for one hater, but all haters. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters.
Call it my battleground. I'm on that center stage where suckers be talking that, but not to my face. Making major moves while them haters boo. Nothing no harder you shine. You know them haters come by the dozen.
I see you. Shane, you might want to cover up your webcam. Everybody can see you in your party suit. Good morning. Just kidding. I can't see any of you, but you guys can all see me. Seems kind of unfair if you ask me. Good morning, everybody. Cap Nation live. Ready to rock. Ready to roll. Ready to hammer the books yet again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cap Nation Live Sunday Game Day Edition. I do apologize for the late start. I was actually here super early in the morning, ready to rock, ready to roll, finally go live, and you don't know if you need to do a refresh or a reboot of the software or it wants to do an update until you hit that go live button. Then it's like, hey, boom, I know you're ready to go live, but not going to happen. You need to do an update. Well, it kept crashing, so it kept doing an update and it kept crashing and crashing and crashing. So I had to figure out how to uninstall the stupid software, reinstall it. But I will tell you, it's one of the best broadcasting softwares that's out there when it wants to work. But nonetheless, we're here. We're ready to rock and roll. Welcome, everybody. I see we got a small little crowd brewing. You guys are lacking with the thumbs up department yesterday and today. Hopefully you guys start smashing that. Les, good morning. Joshua, Edward, Shane, Shannon, JP, Peter, Matt, Gary P. What is going on, everybody? If I missed you, I promise it's nothing personal. Tim G, Joe C. Yes, there was a game of the week on Friday. Unfortunately, I lost my game of the week by a couple of buckets, but I did have one. Cody, what's going on, brother? Blaze Towns fan, what's going on? Ken with 2 N's in the house. All Brent in the house. Matt in the house. What is going on? Block Boy, what's going on, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Mr. Davis in the house. Good old Michael M. Michael N, excuse me. Ty, good morning. Scott P, good morning. Chef Bayer in the house. NBA All-Star Game, I will pass. I know some people make some money on it, yada, 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 but remember, at the end of the day, it still is the All-Star Game, which means absolutely nothing. If games mean nothing, I generally like to not have any money on it. I think some people are going to have some new color badges soon. I think they're going to be out with the gold and in with the orange. I think we'll have some new badges very, very soon. Yeah, All-Star Game definitely for show. Gary says you were hot last Sunday. Let's do it again. Hey, I was hot yesterday. 3-1 on my personal plays. 2-0 the day before. Free plays yesterday went 3-0. We did drop that guaranteed Saturday play yesterday. St. Louis just did not come to play in college hoops yesterday. St. Louis just did not come to play. Total letdown yesterday. It doesn't matter which way you looked at it. It was definitely a letdown. But nonetheless, it was still an overall good day yesterday. Premium Plays had a little off day, 1 and 2 yesterday, dropping Florida State, which I think we all did. Navy, which I think we all did, incidentally enough. And then Alabama with the monster comeback for us. So that was nice. Personal Plays 3-1 yesterday, slamming Wichita State. I did drop Villanova. Hammered Southern Utah moneyline and Virginia moneyline, which I gave you guys all for free, as well as Purdue laying 6.5 up on that board was a nice winner, as well as Edmonton minus $1.30 free play winner for everybody yesterday. Free plays 3-0. Personal plays 3-1. Not a bad day. NHL, another day, another dollar, another winning day yesterday, 2-1. Soccer went 3-0 yesterday with a big sweep of the board. Soccer with a monster win yesterday. Looking for another big day today. Edward says, Alabama, what a nice comeback. Absolutely. Soccer was definitely fire. Hopefully they'll have another winning day today, which they should. They should, absolutely should. For everybody, before we jump into the breakdowns, because we're going to jump into the breakdowns and see how many we can get through today and what kind of fun we can have. Coach, good morning. Good morning to you. It was definitely a great comeback by Bama yesterday. Now, the March Madness package that you guys have all been asking for, that is out. The March Madness package is up. We're going to go over that here in just a minute. The early bird special for the baseball system plays is up. I don't know how long the early bird special will last for, but I would imagine it'll be a few days. I'm going to be sending out an email about the early bird special for the system plays, as well as an email about March Madness. The thing with March Madness that makes it crazy only for $250 is, hell, you get the entire NHL season included in that package. Not a bad deal there. Byron Sports, what is NHL? NHL is the National Hockey League. Or what is the NHL package? Prices are all on our website. $100 a week or $600 for the season. So you get a smoke a deal with the March Madness package. So let's go over March Madness real quick. March Madness, what you get. What you get in the March, and by the way, there's a little rumor in the office that the March Madness package is only going to get better. There might be an added twist to it that might just make everybody even more happy. That's on it, anyways, or on it early. Now, the March Madness package. Each and every single year we do it. Obviously, last year we kind of got, screwed over March Madness, but this year we won't. The March Madness package will consist of a minimum of 20 college basketball plays. These will not take away, if you're on premium plays, these will not take away from your premium plays. These will not take away from my personal plays. This is much like our college football bowl package, a special standalone package that is one, fun, and two, a hell of a moneymaker. You get a minimum of 20 college hoops tournament plays with a 65% or better win rate, which means if you got the minimum, which it's usually always more than that, if you get the minimum of 20, you're guaranteed to go 13 or 7 or better. If for some reason you don't hit 65%, you hit 64.999999 or less, we didn't meet our guarantee. You'll get a week of premium plays added to your account, no questions asked, as a consolation prize. Now, if you went 12-8, you would still be profitable. You would still make money. You would have still covered your package, but we didn't meet our guarantee. So you'll still get that on top of that. But that's not all that you get from March Madness. You get to select either 3 days of premium plays with it, or 3 days of my personal plays, or 3 days of the soccer package. You choose when you sign up. It'll say March Madness package including premiums, March Madness package including Kyle's, or March Madness package including the soccer package. You select which one that you want when you sign up for it. You also get one UFC fight card included in the package. You also get the rest of the NHL season included in your package, absolutely free. And we're not done there. If you sign up before the end of next Sunday, you will receive the NCAA championship package, which is a $100 standalone game and package. You will receive that absolutely free, included in the package as well. Cody, hold that thought. I'll talk about that here in just a minute. The March Madness package, it's $250. It will be a smoking fun time. And there will more than likely be something else added to that package, which was just going to make everybody else even more excited. And a better bang for your dollar. I can't promise it, but it's looking like it's going to be added to it, so I can't just say what it is just yet because I don't want to give empty promises. But more than likely, there'll be something else added to that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Just another avenue for everybody to make even more money. Real Champ, good morning. Now, the baseball system plays. The baseball system plays, and then we'll talk about the UFC. Normally, up until last year, we've always kept Japanese baseball, South Korean baseball, but we really didn't have any major client interest in betting that until this last year, obviously, with COVID and us not having Major League Baseball right away. Once baseball started and it was international, people saw how good the games were to bet on, that is. People were all over it, money in the bank. We started out with Japanese system plays, South Korean system plays last year. And then when Major League Baseball came around, we added that to it. It was even more money to be made. Our system plays, I'm actually happy to report, because even though they take us a lot more time and a lot of work to handicap just one system play, adding in an international is about double the work of a Major League Baseball one, which we put about 5 times more manpower and effort into handicapping a system play for Major League Baseball than any premium play or personal play gets, because you have to be able to handicap game 2, 3, or 4 many days ahead of time before most information is not available to the public. But what a Major League Baseball or a baseball system play is, it's a progressive betting style that we've honed and mastered and we've tweaked over the years, where you have to be able to progressive bet, meaning if you go from 20, you need to be able to bet 40 or 80 in the next round. Aaron loves the system plays. Matter of fact, Aaron has been on our system plays for years. The win streaks are absolutely insane. Winning 20 in a row is nothing. Aaron can attest to that. Winning 40 in a row, we're getting warm. Anything more than that, it's starting to steam and get a little hot in the room. They're absolutely insane, if you ask me. If I had, and I tell people this all the time, if I had just one thing to bet, if they gave me system plays for 11 months, hell, 9 months out of it, 10 months out of the year, I would bet baseball and the system plays, and only that if they gave it to me 10 months out of the year. And I'd take 2 months off and go to Hawaii or Tahiti or somewhere fun. Duke says, come on, 40 in a row. 40 in a row is nothing. It's a progressive betting style. Feel free to ask around. We have a lot of members in here that have been on system plays. But 40 in a row is child's play. It's just the norm. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 in a row. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 29, 30 in a row. Then we had a loss against the Astros, minus $1.40 on the 6th of September. Before that, let's see here, another nice little run. 19-game run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The list goes on and 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 on. Gasper Perez, welcome to the Cap Nation family. Welcome to the Cap Nation family. Aaron says record last year 173-19. And that is 100% correct. 2019 was 178-18. So very consistent. Do the math. The season before that was 82-4, but we only gave out system plays at the end. We tried something different. We wanted to see what the win rate would be if we only did the second half of the season. They went 82-4. So all the records dating back the last couple years are right there on the website so everybody can see. Every once in a while we get screwed and we'll have a high juice game, but for the most part, minus 115, plus 100, minus 170, plus 127, plus 110, plus 124, minus 145, minus 120, plus 154, minus 125, minus 140, minus 118, minus 118, plus 105, plus 110, plus 136, plus 110, plus 110, plus 110, plus 100, minus 155, plus 110. So you guys can see you get a big variation. Edward says we killed international baseball. That we did. We had some massive runs. And Cody asked, when does baseball start? Shane Johnson, can I explain how system plays work? It's a progressive betting style where we're taking an entire series. No, we're not betting the series. We're not betting the outcome of the series. We're betting individual games inside of a series until we get a win. So if you start out at 20, you might have to eventually be betting 80 on a game when it's all said and done. You have to be able to progressive bet, meaning you have to be able to increase your bets as the series goes on. But once we get a win, we take our profit, we move to the next one. We don't fuck around no more. And we continue to move on. It's something that when we handicap it, some people will be out there and they'll start selling you guys system plays and they'll start talking about how they do them, or there may be people out there that like to trash them, say that they're a gimmick. Well, they're 100% not a gimmick. If the average person tries to handicap a system play, I promise you, they will go broke. They will go broke. They will get caught with their pants down, and they'll be embarrassed. The reason why we're successful is because we're able to pool all of our resources and all of our contacts and information that's not readily available to the public. Because when you handicap a system play, you need to know who not just the expected starter will be in game 3 of a series or game 4 of a 4-game series, but we have to handicap not just the first game, but the second game, the third game, and potentially the 4th game ahead of time. And you need to know who those pitching, who's in line to get the pitching start. Is there a key player like Mike Trout that is going to be out? That's not going to be starting? Is he going to be getting a day off? You need to know all of that information, which is not generally readily available to the public until game time or game day at the very least. And we're able to use all of our contacts and resources, and you need to know if there's going to potentially be a game 4 and it's going to save your system from a giant loss, who's the starting pitcher? If that pitcher gets skipped because maybe he's got a blister on his thumb, or he woke up and his back's tight or his shoulder's tight, he's got a sore hammy, whatever the case may be, if he skips a start, who's going to replace him? Who's going to replace him? Is it somebody out of the bullpen like an Alex Wood? Or is it going to be somebody coming up from AAA getting his Major League Baseball debut? Or is it going to be somebody that was on the DL that's coming back up to get a nice little start? You need to be able to handicap and know all of that information. If not, 9 out of 10 times, you're going to get your ass handed to you. So it's one thing that we pride ourselves in being able to do, and I'm 100% dead serious. If you could give me system plays 11 months out of the year, I would never bet anything else. Not once. Edward. Never as the system plays are money, money, money. First time last year, yes. A lot of people wait because, they don't understand it. But once they start seeing the money coming in, and it's confusing at first. I'll be the first to admit it. Betting a system play is kind of intimidating and kind of confusing at first. But once you do it one time, one round of system plays, it's stupid easy. You log in, you see what they are, you bet them, and you go away. And they do their thing. That's it. So, now what do they cost? It's $1,500 for an entire season, but there is an early bird. The early bird gets the worm. The early bird saves $500. The early bird special is $500 off. It's $1,000. It'll probably be up. The early bird special will be up for about a week. So probably this next week, and then it'll go away. And it'll go back to the regular price. But it's going to start with Japanese baseball, which opening day is on the 26th of March. So in just a couple of weeks, we'll start getting Major League Baseball system plays. Or system plays, that is. And then shortly after that, we'll get Major League Baseball system plays with the Major League Baseball season starting on April 1st for opening day, which will be a lot of fun. So that's what a system play is. That's, Manuel, yeah, the Sunday play is posted, brother. Neverez, can you use a discount code on the system plays? That I do not know. I don't have any control over what the system or what the discount codes work off of. If it doesn't work, let me know. I'll try and find out, but I don't know if it'll work on it or not. I don't want to say yes and it doesn't. Duke any month packages? I believe it's, and don't quote me, I'd have to go back and look, but I believe it was $250 a week. $250 a week. They don't do a cheap monthly package. To be honest, it's the early bird special is the best deal when it comes to system plays. If not, you're on board for a couple of weeks and you should have, 4 weeks, and you should have bought the early bird special. Generally, the discount codes don't work on something that's already on sale. That's generally how it works. But if it works, fantastic. Trust me, I'm all for. I don't make $1 if you guys buy system plays. I get paid by the company to bring my knowledge and my expertise. So if you guys get it cheaper, it doesn't bother me one bit. I actually prefer it to. Jesus says, hit big on UFC, going to sign up for the Guaranteed Sunday. Very nice, Jesus. Yeah, And Ty, to answer your question as you just messaged me, are premium plays still going to get the attention? This doesn't affect, a system play is not a premium play. You can't bet a premium play as a system play. It doesn't work. They're completely different. Premium plays, my personal plays, have no bearing on system plays. Not one whatsoever. Not one whatsoever. So premium plays are 100% different than system plays. Plain and simple. Not everybody can afford to bet system plays. Progressive betting style. Not everybody's bankroll, or not everybody has the discipline or the mindset to bet a system play. Because I'll be honest, system plays are not for everybody. But again, when we put out packages, they never take away from our premium plays or my personal plays. They never do. Never, ever, 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 ever do. UFC yesterday. Vinny, how do I feel about the Sunday play? I'm going to be honest with you. There's generally no dumb question. The only dumb questions are the ones that you don't ask. But you never have to ask me how I feel about one of our guaranteed plays, because chances are I'm probably betting more than most. I'd have to say more than 99% of our clients. I probably have 3, 5, 10, 20, 30 times the amount of money on them. And I'm betting every game we put out. So if I didn't like it, or if I wasn't feeling good about it, I promise you, Vinny, you and everybody else would not be betting it. That is my promise to you. So you never have to ask me how I'm feeling about a game like you would normally do any other cappers or any other companies. I get it. You try and gauge them and all of that. But that's smart because they're not betting. But since you're dealing with somebody that's not betting $50 on a game, you never have to worry about that one with me, because I can promise you, if I don't like it, it's not going out on the fucking card for you to bet. That I promise you. That I promise you. 100% hands down, my personal promise to you guys. If I'm not betting it, I promise you guys won't be betting it too. That's a fact. That's the difference between us and other people. It's a good question, though. It really is. It's not a dumb question or a bad question. Because you should probably ask that to everybody else out there in this industry, because chances are they're not betting. And if they are, they're not betting for very much. As far as my confidence level, enough to put 10K on it. That's pretty damn good if you ask me. So if I didn't love the play, I wouldn't bet it. And if I didn't love the play, I definitely wouldn't put 10K or more on it. I'll probably have a little more on it. It was a little hard to get the money on it so far. Each book wanted to only take 1,000 or 2,000, so I've got a bunch of little bets. 1,000 here, 2,000 here, 1,000 here, 500 here. I think I've got it bet 6 times already, and I'm just at to win 10K. Gene, what's going on, brother? Doing fantastic. Neverez says the Sunday play is going to bring the Caps Nation Brinks truck out. Nathan says, I honestly believe Adesanya would have got that one, just a $100 bet. We had John Blachowicz, or however you pronounce his name. Let's go over the UFC yesterday, because, you got to give credit where credit is due. And credit is definitely owed to FC again for another massive winning UFC event. Not only last week's card. Last week he might have dropped the max fight pick, but he swept the main card last week. As far as this week's go, a near sweep of every fight pick that he put out. Medic minus 166 to win a unit as a strong lean winner. The only thing that he didn't win was when he told you guys not to bet something. Max fight pick on Sean Brady gave it out when it was minus 190. Jesus says, bro, FC is no joke. 100%. Definitely not a joke. His UFC is by far absolutely amazing. Jared, why did Sterling win? I saw nothing wrong with the knee to the face. When a fighter is grounded, and in Nevada, grounded is either with one hand on the mat or a knee on the mat, You cannot knee somebody or kick somebody to the head when they're grounded. He was grounded, 100% intentional. You can hear the ref say he's grounded, which means he's not allowed to use his knee or his feet to the head. 100% illegal blow. Sean Brady with the big guaranteed max fight pick win. That was absolutely perfect. Moving on down the list, Kyler Phillips plus 140 against Yodong Song. Nice plus 140 dog winner. The only one he dropped was a strong lean for a unit. And by the way, the Kyler Phillips was risking a unit to win 1.4. Jared Nichols says it's fighting, no rules. I thought there's rules in every type of fighting. There's rules in boxing. There's rules in mixed martial arts. You can't hit somebody on the spine intentionally. You can't poke your fingers in their eyes. You can cover their mouth, but you can't jam their fingers down their mouth. You can't kick in the nutsack. K-Diggs, did FC have Izzy? No, he had the opposite for a monster win, and we'll go over that one when we get to the main event. Kyler Phillips, a unit to win 1.4. Dropped a unit on Casey Kenny. That was his only loss of his official picks. Alexander Rakic minus $1.58. 2-unit fight pick. One of his biggest fight picks of the night. Biggest one on the actual main card package. Nice big win against Thiago Santos. Sterling was a no bet, but he said that it almost made the card. I bet it. I bet it small. I bet it for $7.50. That was a nice one. The next one, which was the main event, was for his next official fight picks. Jan Blachowicz, plus 206, 1 unit. Risking a unit. One returns $100 bet on John. Returns 206 plus your money back. Jesus says, was sweating but got so happy when he need him, right? Absolutely. I'll take that cash, baby. Strong lean on the over 2.5 rounds in the main event. Bet to win a unit as a strong lean. Winner, winner. Massive. Massive. Massive, massive, massive. K-Diggs, the Casey Kenny fight was fixed. You know, I think Dominic Cruz did enough to win that one. Jared Sterling lost in the public's eyes. Hey, play by the rules. You travel in basketball, they blow the whistle. You foul, they blow the whistle. You know, it is what it is. Play by the rules. They know what the rules are. They know what the rules are. Kenny lost by a split decision, almost won that one. Jesus says 3x3 was 100, already made that back last night. Damn straight, brother. Damn straight. Yeah, Edward, you got to be careful of the late season Oregon. They do it every year. They just roll past people. Aaron, Jesus, Joseph, Joshua, Chris, Matt. Thank you for jumping on board the Sunday play. Jesus, you're 100% correct. On the actual official scorecard, Sterling was up on one card, and if you take 1 point away on the other two, the judges, on the other two from the judges, he would have been up heading into the last round. Is a 100% true statement. Even if he would have been deducted a point, Jan that is, he still would have won. Yeah, Jesus, you could tell he didn't want to win it like that. You could definitely tell he didn't want to win it like that. No doubt about it. So, but you can go see what the judges' scorecards were at the time of the disqualification. You can definitely see where, where he was at on the judges' scorecard, and he was ahead on one and a point down on the others. Never as it didn't. I'll ask about it, but I would think that if it would work, it would already be on there, but they usually don't work on sales. Thomas G says, I'm here. What's up, Kyle and Cat Nation? What have I missed? Nothing much. Just doing a recap of everything. Went over March Madness package, what to expect, baseball system plays, yada, yada, yada. Getting ready to jump into the breakdowns and have some fun is what we're about to do. That's what we're about to do. Jared, sounds like you bet Jan and your little butt hurt. Edward, you're on Hofstra Lane, the 3.5. Very nice. Very nice. All righty. So, going to jump into the games. I love watching everybody talk shit from the sidelines. He was laying on the mat, this or that. Get kneed in the face. Let's see how quickly you get up, right? Get kneed right in the side of the head and see how, quick you get up. Yes, Art, UFC was absolutely on fire last night. Don't think there was anybody out there that had Jan Blachowicz plus 206 yesterday, other than us. I highly doubt there was another company out there putting out the big dogs yesterday. Fred, when does KBO start? I believe it's the first week of April. I did watch the whole fight. I don't care if he laid on the mat 4 times. I could care less. I could care less. Jesus says, nope, everybody was on Israel Adesanya. That's 100% correct. Thomas G was on Sean Brady. Nice big win yesterday. William, he was told to get up because he wanted to take the fight to the ground. If you know, and I'm not insulting you, but if you know anything about the UFC and how it works, when a fighter's on the ground, the fighter on the top has the choice to either allow him to stand up or engage him and fight him on the ground. Either jump on top of him, kick him in his asshole, or do whatever he wants. It was very clear that the Division I wrestling champion wanted to take the fight to the ground. He tried all night to get it there. So every time he was told to get up, he was within his legal right. He was just trying to take the fight to the ground and keep it there where he believed he had an advantage. So every time Jan turned around, that just meant he didn't want to engage him on the ground, so the ref would have him stand up. That's actually how mixed martial arts goes. If you have any clue at all, that's how it goes. It happens all the time. When a fighter doesn't want to engage another fighter on the ground, he allows him to stand up. If you go back to that fight and you actually listen to the ref clearly states, Jan, do you want him up or on the ground? He gave him one kick to the asshole and then he turned his back to have him stand up. So he wasn't just laying there to lay there. He was hoping he would be dumb enough to engage him in his own territory where he definitely had the advantage. So, hey, if you don't like the rules, don't fucking bet it or don't watch it. I think we all know that Jan has just absolute freakish knockout power. Kind of hard to knock him out when they're wrestling on the ground. So, to say go back and watch the fight, he had to be told to stand up. Yes, he had to be told to stand up because Jan was too much of a chicken shit to engage him on the ground after he scored a takedown. So, I mean, let's use common sense here, folks. So, apparently some people need to know the rules, but I get it. You know, a lot of people want to be a fan and not understand the rules or how things go. And yes, ground and pound, but it's obvious he didn't want to engage him on the ground or else he would have. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Long shot hit the rewind button. Already went over the March Madness package. I'm going to jump into the game day breakdowns, or if you want to find it easier, you can just watch the daily free play video for today, the Sunday one. I was wearing a green shirt in it. That goes over the March Madness package, but I'll be sending out an email after the live show a little bit later on this afternoon about the March Madness package. Zhang, I agree with you 100%. He absolutely dominated on his feet. Why in the world would he engage him on the ground? Why in the world would he engage him on the ground? Let's be honest. Only a fool would have engaged him on the ground. So he gave him a whack. He played with him a couple times with a leg kick or a stomp here and there. And then he had him get up. Okay, Jared, I'm not going to argue with game plans. It's very apparent you lost your ass on that fight and you're probably a little butthurt. And that's fine. That's fine. We didn't have an official fight pick on that fight. Now, I made money on Sterling. Was I happy to see Jan lose? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Shane says, I think 3 breakdowns today, right? Right? Cody, you should. Thank you for signing up for the March Madness package. You should have access to the soccer or the NHL now. I fixed it. I fixed that for you. Real champ, right? Why is kneeing in the face illegal? Because it's in the rules. It's in the rules. Let me ask you a question. Do I look like Dana White? Do I look like I work for the UFC? Do I look like I'm on their staff? Why did they make it a rule? Well, maybe you should ask why they made eye pokes illegal too. Or hitting in the back of the head. Or purposely hitting on the spine. Why is it a rule? I don't fucking know. Do I care why it's illegal? No, it's why is it illegal to travel in basketball? Jared, can you? Yeah, come on, Jared. Let's explain that one. All right. I want Jared to explain why is it illegal to travel in basketball. I mean, the hockey game is getting ready to start. Maybe we should discuss why it's illegal to travel in basketball. Isn't that asking why it's like the same as why it's illegal to knee somebody in the head when they're grounded? K. Diggs, that Tim Elliott was... He definitely a savage. Art says, Kyle's doing his job. Let's do ours by smashing the like button. Thank you. Appreciate that. Again, Jared, feel free to explain why traveling is illegal in basketball. All right? Or why there's something called offsides in hockey. Why is offsides illegal? Why is it illegal to take a stick in hockey and whack somebody upside the head? Okay, but a rule's a rule, so it doesn't matter what kind it is. Now you're just making up sorry-ass excuses why one thing is a rule and people shouldn't have to follow it, and another thing is a rule. You know, two different sports. Are they different? Absolutely. But hey, one's a rule, so I guess you got to follow by it, you know? So if you don't like it, best thing that you could do, Jared, is start your own mixed martial arts fight company and promotion company and allow people to knee grounded fighters in the face. Saw, that's a great idea. We definitely need to get the pole spinning so we're winning. It's apparent that Jared just lost his ass on yawn, and I'm not getting it. I'm pretty sure I get it. I think there's one that doesn't get it, and no offense, but it's you. It's a rule. Rules are rules. Rules are rules. So it's very apparent who doesn't, why do you gotta fucking stop at a stop sign? The light's red. Does it mean go? No, it's a fucking rule or a law, so you follow it. Why am I not going to give everybody guaranteed Saturday? Because it's a rule in the office. And I'll be fired. Thomas, right? I make all the rules for sporting events. Yep, we're going to change that rule, all right? Let's put that one up on the board, folks. I mean, we got to get the board ready, so we might as well put it up on the board, all right? All right, look at this. Virginia minus 123 yesterday. Ooh, nice winner. Hey, fade me. Let me know how it works out for you. Where are you guys at? Purdue, winner. Change the date to today's date. Get it correct. And while we're at it, we got to make a note. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do we got going on here? Change UFC rules for Jared. All right, so we'll put that up on the board as a mental note. So when next time I'm asked about a rules committee or a rule change, which I'll never be asked, but we'll make sure that we get it changed for you, Jared, okay? Starting in the next event, you, sir, can knee people in the head when they're grounded. All righty. Mr. Jaden, what's going on? Yes, K. Diggs, if you don't know the California roll, baby, you're not from Cali. It's funny. Even my wife calls it a California roll, and she's from Colorado originally. Jesus' FC can change the rule. Oh, Jared, now you want me to stop. That's weird. Huh. Interesting. Yes, Edward, we'll add eye gouging. Crazy. Now you want me to stop. I can promise you I'm definitely not the fool. That's for sure. I understand the concept of rules. Alrighty, so with that being said, Gary, she's originally from Durango. Well, she's born in Phoenix and moved to Durango as a child, lived there most of her entire life until she was an adult. Well, we explained why kneeing in the face is illegal, but you didn't want to accept it. Real Champ says, as Kyle said, bet on humans, shit happens. It's the best thing in the world, right? It's the most accurate way you can describe betting on humans. Hey, Jared, you could say you at least made the board. Not many can say they made the board. Uh-oh. I got the thumbs up. You know what happens when my wife texts me a thumbs up? I know I'm in the doghouse. I know I'm in the doghouse when I get the thumbs up text message. I know I'm in the doghouse when I get the thumbs up message. That's like the... Hold on, I gotta get the beep ready for this one. You're fucked, motherfucker! That's what happens when, the thumbs up comes up in the text message. Edward, it could have been another finger. Hey, sometimes the other finger is a little bit better. Derek says you bet the Purdue winner. Very nice. Hopefully you bet the Virginia winner as well, and Edmonton winner. Oh, Jared, it was a clean knee. I mean, clean right to the side of the head. I mean... North Ender, bad night in the UFC? No, it was fantastic. Won all but one fight. A plus 140 dog winner. Jan Blachowicz, plus 206 winner. Max Fight Pick winner. Everything winner. UFC was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, K. Diggs, the thumbs up is just the sly way of giving somebody the bird. Whataburger's okay. But then again, I'm from Cali, so I grew up with In-N-Out. Edward says, walking the straight traps, singing, you're doing great. Raymond, very nice. Very nice. Two-teamer pace 1,300. Very nice. Loyalty says, are we winning? Are we winning? We're winning, baby. We're winning. The Polish power, absolutely. I'm just giving you a hard time, Jared. Jared, you can at least say that you made the board, okay? You made the board today. That's an accomplishment. Thomas, I need a hug. I always... I'm off the hook this morning. I know, Jared. I'm just giving you a hard time. You're one of the biggest pushers for people to hit the thumbs up. And by the way, you guys are all lacking. Jared has already hit the thumbs up and given me the thumbs up in the video. So if you haven't done so, get off your asses and hit that thumbs up button. Start getting our video trending on YouTube and point it in the right direction. You guys are definitely lacking in that department. Sam says, good morning, 4-0, Purdue, Virginia, Edmonton, and the lean on Illinois winner. Nobody like Cap Nation on free picks. Goat spinning is winning. You know, I need a goat sticker on that pole. We need a goat sticker on that pole so the goat's spinning. Might have to change it. That's a good idea right there. And absolutely, Illinois for the win. The Fighting Illini for the win yesterday at +2. That was a nice one. That was definitely a nice one. How about the over in the West Virginia game? The West Virginia score was like 85-80 or 84-80. I said I was scared of West Virginia. Didn't like them. Or liked them, leaned them, but not enough to anywhere near bet them. I thought the 10 was a trap. And it was a trap because they got their butts kicked. The pole is spinning. It's already spinning. If you guys can't hear it, it is spinning right there. Look at that, Jared. You're on the board one more time. The pole is spinning, baby. Edward, 1-0. I can't believe they didn't get on the board. North Ender says, tough luck on the Blues losing in OT. I didn't have the Blues yesterday. We had the Blues the day before, which was a winner in overtime. Alrighty, so now here's while we're on the subject of burgers and Whataburger, how many of you guys have had the habit? When we go to Lake Havasu, they've got an In-N-Out, but the line is usually 57 miles long. And I got to tell you, the Habit has amazing onion rings. And the burgers aren't too bad as well. The Habit's pretty good. But again, nothing compares to In-N-Out. Especially if you know the secret menu. Anybody know where Nathan is? Nathan, where are you? Oh yeah, that's right. He's probably hitting the thumbs down button. All right, so going to jump into the game day breakdowns. We're going to start jumping into them because we're a little behind. But hey, I'm always having fun with you guys. We're going to take a look at the Florida and Tennessee game first. We're going to bounce around, no particular order. We're going to take a look at the marquee matchup of the day in Knoxville, Tennessee. in just a little over, actually a little less than an hour, this game will be going down. Nathan, I have never had that. The Chuck Box. But I'm actually on their website right now. But I think I'm gonna have to. That looks good. The I Won You picture, that's classic. Juan for the road. Oh, Hatch green chilies on their burgers, very nice. The big Juan with cheese. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to. Next time I'm out there, I will. Thank you. Is it good? Is it good? I'm assuming it's good, Nathan, if you've asked. Nathan, are you in Arizona? Derek says, little pizza money, Kyle. Zach Levine wins the dunk contest. Very nice. All right, so time to jump into it. Give me 1 second, folks. One quick second. I'm popping up the breakdown for the Florida-Tennessee game. We're going to jump through a bunch of these pretty fast. That way we can try and get through as many as we can. Log back into the live odds. Shane White Castle. Oh, now you're killing me, brother. I liked you until you said White Castle. Saw, is there a members only live show today? I was gonna do one today. We're gonna do it tomorrow. There's gonna be a members only live show tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern time. So I was gonna do one today, but we're gonna wait, do one tomorrow. It'll be for Cap Nation family members. There will be a live show tomorrow. There's gonna be multiple live shows throughout the week. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I may have something for members only a little bit later today. Yeah, Brett, I definitely thought they would put some goals up on the scoreboard. 1 goal at home in the last 6 matches has been pathetic. Duke, I'm not playing the All-Star game. To be honest, I don't even know what time the All-Star game is. I pay 0 attention to it. I pay 0 attention to it. Mr. Jaden, can you come tomorrow to the members only live show? You need to join our YouTube exclusive site. It's $14.99 for the Cap Nation family members, $9.99 for the Nation membership. The $14.99 will get you into tomorrow's live show. Click the join button right down below or the $sign in the comment section. It'll pop up the memberships to join now. Click the join now button. I also put it in the comment section as well, and you too can be a member. More than likely, I will have something for YouTube exclusive members later on today. Shane says we've got Culver's in Wisconsin. I've got a Culver's right down the street. Culver's and Freddy's is good, but Freddy's meat's a little weird. Culver's is good, and I'll be honest, Shane, Culver's has the best spicy chicken sandwich, and you're asking a fat man about food. So Culver's has the best spicy chicken sandwich that there is, but Freddy's cheese curds are better than Culver's, and Culver's are damn good. And the Habit's onion rings are the best in my opinion. Sam, what's the secret menu at In-N-Out? Getting it animal style, getting animal style fries or getting cheese fries, adding peppers to it, protein style, you name it. Just Google the In-N-Out secret menu, and it's just different options and ways to order your food. But yeah, Culver's probably has the best concrete mixers, in my opinion, or my wife's opinion if you ask her. I didn't know what Culver's was until my wife took me. They have a good butter burger, though. Add a little bacon to it, it's good. Thomas G. Red Robin onion rings are good. The Tower, their onion ring tower, yeah, you can't go wrong with that one. Looks like I like any fast food burger spot? No. I'd have to say Culver's is probably not fast food because they always make you go wait outside and you wait 15 minutes for your burger, for your food. So, Daryl, if you were on it last week, then you have it this week. You just have to log in for it. Yeah, Culver's definitely not fast food, in my opinion. I don't think I've ever not waited 15 minutes for a burger there, even if nobody's in line. Five Guys, eh. You guys are going to make me go get In-N-Out today. All right, so Florida, Tennessee. We've been talking, so I better hit the refresh button. Taking a look at this one, guys. First of all, Florida 13-7 for the Gators on the year. Michael White and the Gators 9-6 in conference play, coming off their 72-70 heartbreak loss to Missouri on Wednesday. End of the regular season today against Tennessee on the road. They have won 2 straight games on the road, winning against Kentucky and Auburn. Dude, get home with a good burger. Can I take your order? Nathan says, feeling Wingstop today. All the food talk, right? Mr. Jaden Hopkins, you like my boat? Thank you. Which one? That or the wakeboard boat? By the way, it's getting hot out, so I think the brand new fishing boat's about ready to get parked in a month, and it's time to take the surf boat out and start surfing. You know, Sam, I got to tell you a true story about Popeyes. My wife never really went to Popeyes, and I'll get to the breakdowns. And I loved Popeyes. You know, every Navy base has got a Popeyes chicken. In Japan, Yokosuka Naval Base, Popeyes. We'd get it, bring it back to the ship. You know, we ate Popeyes. They ate a lot of Popeyes. The spicy chicken is the only chicken to eat, if you ask me. I love Popeyes. Then one night, we were driving somewhere, and we stopped and we got some chicken strips. I might gag thinking about this, but no joke, my wife had a chicken eyeball in her chicken strip. And ever since that day, I have to tell you, Popeyes has never looked the same in my eyes. Now, I had it a couple weeks ago. I had the chicken strips a couple weeks ago. But I have to tell you, the thought of Popeyes has never been the same since my wife said, gross. And I about gagged in the truck. So, Popeyes, chicken and eyeballs. All right, back to the Gators. Winners of their last 2 on-the-road games against Auburn and Kentucky. Here they are getting the Volunteers, guys. Rick Barnes and Tennessee 16-7 on the year. 9-7 in conference play. Shane, it was absolutely disgusting. Coming off their road loss to Auburn. They lost their last game at home to Kentucky which is a team that Florida just beat by 4. Taking a look at this one, guys. Tennessee beat South Carolina at home. They beat Georgia at home. As far as how they've played at home, they've lost 3 games at home. Bama, Missouri, and then Kentucky. All beat them at home. Duke says at least it's fresh chicken eyeballs, right? Right? Thomas, you're killing me, man. Take a look at the side-by-side comparison, but before we do that, the odds on this one. We got a great barbershop. Hey, what other sports betting channel can you have a barbershop like ours? What other sports betting channel can you ever have a barbershop like ours? This is the reason why a lot of people, when they come here and they're new, they're like, hey, you got any picks? Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? People don't understand what we do here. They just don't. They just don't understand what we're about here with the Cappers Nation live shows. One day we're talking about air fryers. Today we're talking about eyeballs and fried chicken. But eventually, we slide right back into the games and we put that money on the board. Because if the pole's spinning, we're winning. J-Rock, good morning. Raymond, good morning. Deep fried eyeballs inside your Popeyes. All right, Florida coming in plus 5.5 on the road, minus $1.15, minus 5.5, minus 105 for Tennessee. First half numbers on this one. Florida plus 3, Tennessee laying 3, over and under 64 in the first half. Full game total 136.5. Shane says, well, I won't be going to Popeyes anytime soon, right? Hey, if it's ruined for me, it's ruined for you guys too. William says, none, Kyle, but we want to be able to knee in the face in the barbershop. All right? Real champ, I hear you on that one. We'll make kneeing in the face if you're grounded in the barbershop. It's illegal, all right? Thomas says the eyeballs pop in your mouth. Derek says, Kyle, you're imitated, never duplicated, original. Thank you, appreciate that. We have Cane's. I like Cane's. Cane's is good, but you got to take the hot sauce to it. The Tapatio or Cholula or Pete's or whatever. Where's Ruben, right? Where's Ruben? Where's Nathan? Where's McGill? They're probably all under the same bus or the same bridge at the bus stop doing you know what. Thank you, William. Appreciate that. Edward's going to try it. Let us know if he finds an eyeball or anything slimy. Billy, you're very welcome. All right, so the side-by-side comparison between Florida and Tennessee, because we're all over the map today. First of all, Tennessee's offensive output has definitely struggled down the stretch. Florida has been picking it up. They have the 4th rated offense in the SEC based on adjusted efficiencies. Tennessee has the number 2 defense. Look to see how these two match up. First of all, Florida has the number 1 shooting team in the SEC, 52.7%, hitting 34.6% from three-point range, converting a SEC high 53.2% conversion of all their 2-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk, and they're a 75.5% free throw shooting team. Quality free throw shooting team right there. Taking a look at their opponent today, Tennessee hitting 48%, 48.7% from the field. Nathan, what's going on? The other Nathan is here. Not the other Nathan. Not the Carter kind. Tennessee hitting 33% from three-point range and only 48% from two-point range. 72% free throw shooting team. Sorry, I was texting my wife a good morning. Mr. Jaden Hopkins, you're on our website. Very nice. When you take a look, 2 foul participation, null and void. Florida don't play in it, less than 1%. Tennessee 4%. Won't be a deciding factor one way or another. When you take a look at what happened in their first meeting, Florida just absolutely pounded them, 75-49 in Florida. Tennessee didn't even stand a chance. Duke has OnlyFans, right? Yes, my OnlyFans. Florida completely dominated that game. Beat them by 26 points. If you look at that box score, the Gators shut down Tennessee. They shot 35% of all their two-point plays, 16% from three-point range. They went 3 of 18. Probably not going to happen again. 48% from the charity stripe. Florida was shooting lights out, converting 57% of all their two-point plays, 31.6% of all their three-point attempts. However, they were a very low 63.6% from the charity stripe in that game. North Ender says Delaware hitting threes like Curry. That's not a good sign. I haven't looked at the score on that one, but they're Delaware up 15-13, or actually down 16-15 in the latest update. As far as what I think is going to happen in this game, I can see Tennessee snapping out with a big win at home in a game that they're going to have to dominate. However, Florida winning 3 of their last 4. They just lost by Missouri by 2 points. That line is creeping. If that line goes to 6, and it's pretty close, I could see me changing my opinion to the Gators. At one point, you got to give the Gators credit. And if you're going to give them 5.5 points or 5 points where it was this morning, I kind of like, I liked Tennessee this morning. I like them if you would get the number lower. However, that line keeps moving in the opposite direction. At one point, I would probably definitely have no problem changing my opinion on it and rolling with the Gators plus the points, especially if it goes to 6 or even higher in the next 38 minutes. So I'm going to monitor that one. If it gets to 6, I'll probably bet the Gators. If it stays the same, I'll probably steer clear of it. Thomas says, I just can't today. Derek says Tennessee will play a game like they did against Kansas. Tennessee wins. They should. With all intents and purposes, Tennessee should get the job done. But as of late, I like what I see out of the Gators, making a nice charge in the late season, winning 3 of their last 4. They were close in a very tough game against Missouri. If I was doing a teaser, Shane, I'm right there with you. I'd put Florida in a teaser all day long. Give me the extra points. Wow, Billy, that's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Family-owned store since 1876. Crazy. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. As far as the total on this one, I like the over. I like the over on this one. Over 136.5. I think it gets there. I think this will be a high-scoring game. I really do. Now, I don't think it'll be a blowout or anything like that from one team to another. Blowouts generally stay under. Their last meeting, 75-49 under. So as far as this one goes, as of right now, I would say Tennessee laying the 5. But if it goes any higher, I'd have no problem swapping over to the Gators plus 6 if it goes there. However, I think the play on this one is definitely the total. I think the side is too close to call for me personally. But I do believe the total will go over 136.5. In my opinion. Daryl Brooks, is the Sunday guarantee play posted? Yes, it's posted. It's been posted since early this morning. All you have to do is log into your account and you'll have access to it. All you have to do is just log into your account and you'll have access to it. J-Rock, you're cracking me up. J-Rock must be behind us. Hofstra up by 2. By the way, the Sunday guarantee play, you have 35 minutes cutoffs. It may not start at noon Eastern time, but the cutoffs are noon Eastern time. So if you want to get on board that Sunday guarantee play, you better do it fast because time is running out. Duke, you were confused on J-Rock? Yeah, he's definitely behind us a good half hour. All right, so next one that we're going to discuss, we're going to take a look at that Cincinnati and ECU game. I know a few of you were asking about that earlier, so we're going to take a look at the Cincinnati and ECU game, what will probably be a very close game. (19-16) Hofstra. Very nice. Very nice. Cannot lie, I do like that. One second here. Just getting the next breakdown ready, and then we're going to jump right into it. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll. I bet with the GOAT. What's going on, brother? Samuel Morrell says he likes Northwestern laying the points today. All right, so there we go. Got everything up and running. Cincinnati, Bearcat down, Bearcat down. We've loved to say that over the last couple of weeks. We've said that 3 out of the last 5 games for Cincinnati after they had that absolute beat down by Houston, which was a Sunday guarantee play a couple weeks ago. Monster win right there. Cincinnati losers of 2 straight, losing to Vandy 78-64 and Memphis 80-74. Both home losses. They did win their last road game against Tulsa, beating them 70-69. Here they are getting ECU, guys. It will be the first meeting between these two teams of the season. ECU 8-9 on the year, losers of 8 out of their last 9 game. Only win was a shocking victory over Houston where they beat them 82-73. They've lost 3 straight, including 2 straight games at home. SMU, UCF, all torched them. The Williams Arena at Mings Coliseum. What is going to happen there today, guys? First of all, let's take a look at the numbers on this one. Cincinnati comes in laying 1.5 minus 125. Excuse me, laying 1.5 minus $1.15. Money line minus $1.25. And the full game total over and under 139. First half number, Cincinnati laying a half. Over and under 65 points. Taking a look at the side-by-side comparison, first of all, you've got a shitty offense against an even shittier offense. You've got a shitty defense, and again, another shitty defense. Something's got to give. Either the kids score some points on some shitty offenses, or some shitty offenses don't even have to worry about playing shitty offense because the offenses are going to play shitty. It's a lot of shit rolling around between Cincinnati and ECU. All right? Take a look at the side-by-side comparison. Cincinnati hitting 48.9% from the field. A very lackluster and poor 43.9% for ECU. Three-point shooting, Cincinnati cleaning up 33% of all their three-point attempts, 1 out of 3. 28.5% for ECU. Very lackluster in that department. Two-point shooting, 48.5% success rate for Cincinnati. Even more pathetic than that for ECU at 44.6%. Free throw shooting, Cincinnati coming in at 66.7%. From the charity stripe, ECU a little higher than that at 69.7%, 1.2% off the Division I average. When you take a look at the two-foul participation, Cincinnati will be in at 18% of the time, just 3.7 for ECU. Height advantage. There will be about a half-inch height advantage on average per player for players coming from ECU. They will have a slight height advantage, nothing that's going to be any different or should be a deciding factor. None will be. Point distribution. Cincinnati relies on that three ball for 31% of their total points, 26.8% for ECU from three-point range. As far as this one goes, I do believe the line is correct for a road game for Cincinnati. Personal opinion, John Brennan and the Bearcats are the better program. I think they're light years ahead of Joe Dooley and the ECU Pirates when it comes to college hoops. I think the 1.5 or minus 125, which is the better option on the money line, is a gimme this morning. Now, I know we said Bearcat down, 3 out of the last 5 games that they've played, but they've won 2 in between there. I think they get the job done today. And I think they get it done fairly easy. Derek says it's a stay away. Not my opinion. I've timed Cincinnati right more times than not, either fading them or betting on them this year. Why are they laying 1.5 points? Because they're the better program. Flat out, they're the better program when it comes to the two teams that are facing. Obviously, somebody's going to be favored. It's not a pick 'em. In my opinion, the line should probably be 3.5. But a money line option at minus 125, I'm going to take it. I faded them when I needed to. I've bet on them when I've needed to. And we've got the job done with Cincinnati when we needed to. We've rode them in wins over Temple, Tulane, SMU. Faded them against teams like Georgia, Houston, Xavier. All putting money in our pockets. North Ender says Bearcat down, Bearcat down. Ain't going to be that way today. Pirates are getting their butts kicked. Fade me if you want. Let me know how it works out for you in the end. Look at that. Jared's pretty lucky. Jared made the board. Minus 125 on the money line. Taking it. Bearcat up, baby. Bearcat up. North Ender, it's a great saying, Bearcat down, I like it. But today, I think they end the season on a high note. I really do. I think they end the season on a high note moving into the American Athletic Conference tournament. You know, they've won 6 of their last 9 games, beating Temple twice, Tulane, UCF. Actually, Tulane twice. Temple twice, UCF, and Tulsa. Hofstra up by 1, 23-22. All right, so we've got something on the board. Moving right along. And as far as the total goes, I'm off on the total. Dan, was the free play video on Baylor? No, wasn't on Baylor. You got to watch it to see, brother. All right, so moving right down the list. Moving right down the list. Chris says, every time I watch ECU play, it's been Brick City and air ball. Seems like an easy win for the Bearcats. I think the line should have definitely been higher, and I think minus 125 on the money line is a pure gift for Sunday. I think we were blessed with a gift there. I think we were definitely blessed with a gift. Some of us are on Hofstra. We've got a premium play on Hofstra. I know there's some people in the live chat that are on Hofstra. One second, folks. Okay. Alex, good morning. Next one we're going to take a look at. We're going to take a look at one more. Well, we'll do 2 more. We'll do 2 more. We're going to take a look at that Nebraska and Northwestern game. And then we'll take a look at the Wisconsin and Iowa game. Next up, Nebraska, Northwestern. Nebraska 7-18 on the year. 3-15 in conference play. Winners of 2 of that out of their last 3 games, beating Minnesota and Rutgers, losing to Iowa by about 900. Northwestern 8-14 on the year, winners of 2 straight, beating Minnesota and Maryland. 5-13 there in the Big Ten Conference play. Before that, they had a whopping disaster of a losing streak, losing 13 straight in conference play, including a double overtime loss against Indiana. Dan, good luck on your parlay, brother. Oregon, I did not give out a free play on the Michigan game under 137. That's a fact. When you take a look at the numbers on this one, first of all, before we jump into the side-by-side comparison, Nebraska coming in +7 on the road, Northwestern now laying 7. I know that number has already jumped over a full point. Over and under set at 140 for the full game. First half numbers, Northwestern laying 4 with a total of 65.5. Side-by-side comparison, conference play only numbers, you're going to take a look at shit and shit. However, somebody's shit is a little bit better than somebody else's. Nebraska hitting 47.6% from the field. Northwestern 49.4%. Both hitting 33% from three-point range. Nebraska hitting 45.8% of all their two-point plays. 49.1% for that of Northwestern from the two-point range. Every jump shot, layup, and dunk. Northwestern, a 74% free throw shooting team, 61.5, and a dumpster fire for Nebraska. 2 foul participation, Nebraska in at 23% of the time, 11% for Northwestern. Small advantage Northwestern in the first half. As far as this goes on defense, you got to take a look at the defense. You have the number 1 defense at defending the 3 ball in the Big Ten Conference in Nebraska, believe it or not, holding teams to 30.7%. Teams just don't, that number may be low, but let's be honest, it's kind of misguiding. Teams just don't have to take a 3 against them. All they have to do is go down low and put up buckets. Nebraska is giving up 54% to opposing teams when it comes to a 2-point play. All right? They may have a number 1 on paper defense at defending the 3, but what good is that stat if nobody needs to take advantage of it? They just go down low and put up a bucket right there for 2. Teams shoot excellent from the charity stripe against them as well, and they're put there quite a bit. Point distribution, both rely on the 3 ball for 35% of their total points, roughly, give or take a 0.5% either direction. Height advantage, there'll be a little less than a 1/2 inch height advantage for the kids out of Nebraska. However, I don't see it being any factor here today. As far as this one goes, Northwestern is the better program. Northwestern is the better team. I'm not going to bet Northwestern laying the 7, though. I just can't. I believe they're the better team. They probably get the job done. This would be one. I'm not a basketball teaser guy. I don't do basketball teasers, but if I did, this would be the scenario where I did it. If you put the gun to my head, I would take Northwestern and I would lay the points, so 7 minus 108. However, I'm going to steer clear of this one as far as the total goes in this one. As far as the total goes, you know, I can see this one being close. I really can. 2 shitty offenses. However, you've got two shitty defenses. However, you've got 2 offenses that are a little lackluster. If I did anything on the total on this one, I would take the under. If I did anything, I would take the under 140. Again, just a lean on this one. I don't have any dollars on it. First half side or total, I would steer 100% clear of. All right? So there's that one on that game. We're going to jump into one more real quick. We're going to take a look at the Wisconsin and Iowa game, one of the other marquee matchups of the day. This one will be on Fox at the Carver Hawkeye Arena. This one is going to be a good game, folks, coming up here in just a little bit. 48 minutes away from this game, guys. Wisconsin 16-10 on the year for the Badgers. Greg Gard and the Badgers 10-9 in conference play. Losers of 4 out of their last 5 and 2 straight. Losing to Purdue, Illinois. They had a win against Northwestern by 17, wedged in the middle of their 2 losses to Iowa, who already beat them by 15 at home. At Wisconsin's home court, that was. They already beat them at the Kohl Center. Now they're going to have a chance to beat them on the road, on their own home court. And they also lost to Michigan. Taking a look at the Hawkeyes, guys, 19-7 for Fran McCaffrey in their program, 13-6 in conference play. They had a little skid towards the end of January, the 3rd week of January. It was a little 2-week skid where they lost 4 out of 5 games, losing to Indiana, Illinois, Ohio State, and Indiana again. All right, since that second loss to Indiana on February 7th, they have been on an absolute roll. They have won 6 out of their last 7 games, beating Rutgers, Michigan State, Wisconsin, Penn State. And not just beating teams, but blowing them out. They lost to Michigan 79-57 in an embarrassing loss on the road in Ann Arbor. They came right back, smoked Ohio State 73-57, and they just put the beat down on Nebraska by like 200 points. Well, 77-70 to be specific. First of all, if you're new to our channel, before I finish this breakdown, hit that subscribe button right down below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you don't miss a beat on anything that we do. And then when you're done with that, because I see a lot of you guys in here are lacking, hit that thumbs up button. Just hit it. It's free. It doesn't cost you a penny. It helps us out, so we greatly appreciate it when you do. We definitely reward you guys when you do. And then, right down below, next to the subscribe and the thumbs up button that you should have already hit, there's a button that says join. Join. Click that join button. Come join our YouTube exclusive side. That way you do not miss a beat on anything that we do. For our YouTube exclusive members only videos, up to 2 a week, members only live shows, and there'll be more than that this next week. $9.99 to $14.99. There will be a members only live show tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern Time. 2:30 Eastern Time members only live show. Alex, hit the refresh button on your account, and then do me a favor, send me a text message. Loyalty, no, my personal plays have not been sent out yet. They'll be sent out after the live show. I don't have anything early, so there's nothing to rush. Alrighty, so back to this breakdown. Side-by-side comparison, first of all, the numbers. Iowa laying 7. Wisconsin plus 7. Iowa a minus 315 money line favorite with a total over and under 142.5. Duke, not you. I said Alex, send me a text message. But thank you for the text message, though, Duke. John, Chaw, how do you get personal plays by joining? When you sign up for my personal plays, I send them out by text message. I haven't sent them out yet. But they will be going out soon. All my personal plays are later today. Fernando says, Iowa all day winning by 10. Thomas Grover says, Kyle for president. Thank you. I don't want to be president, though. Side-by-side comparison in this game. Wisconsin, Iowa. First of all, no denying the offensive ability of Iowa. Top-notch. It's actually slipped. It's number 2 in all of Division I. Their offense is now number 2 in all of Division. However, when it comes to the Big Ten Conference, they have the number 1 rated offense in the Big Ten. Wisconsin, not even close. Wisconsin, 47% from the field, 54% for Iowa. The one thing Wisconsin does good on offense is they limit their turnovers to 13.8%. Unfortunately for them, Iowa on offense limits their turnovers to even less than that at 13.4%. Number 1 at limiting turnovers when on offense. Wisconsin hitting 32.5% from three-point range. Conference best 41% for Iowa. Number 5 in the entire country knocking down the 3-ball. All those 2-point plays, Wisconsin knocking them down at a rate of 45.9%. 49.4% for Iowa. Unfortunately for Wisconsin, Iowa's defense holding teams to 45.7% shooting as well from 2-point range. Free throw shooting, Wisconsin, they do it correctly, 76% success rate from the charity stripe, 71% for Iowa. When it comes to the 2-foul participation, both teams don't play that game. Iowa in it, less than 2%, less than 5% for Wisconsin, so there'll be no deciding factor there. Height advantage, no distinct height advantage either direction. Both teams rely on that 3-ball for quite a lot. Obviously, if you're knocking down 41% success rate from 3-point range, you would be given a lot of looks as well. It's definitely going to have to be something Wisconsin takes a look at and tries to defend exceptionally well, because if they don't, Iowa's going to smash them, which they're going to do anyways. Wisconsin gives up 34.7% to 3-point shooting. I look for that number to be a little higher to what Iowa averages on average per game, which is 41%. Now, as far as this game goes, there's only one way to bet this one. There's only one way and one way only to bet this game. And it's definitely not the dog. It is definitely not the dog. Now, I was going to put this one out. However, we're a little late to that party. But I'm not for you guys. So I love that. I love that we still have this opportunity. Privyet to whoever it is from Russia or wherever you're from. What is this channel, you're asking? It's a sports betting channel. We give sports betting advice. We talk about the games. Dave, do me a favor. I never got an email, brother. Send me an email back. I'll be jumping onto those. I was gone most of the afternoon yesterday, and I'll be taking care. I've got Stacy's to take care of and a few others. Stacy says MGM just bumped the line to 8.5. Lordy, it's at 7 right now at BetOnline. It's minus $1.18, actually minus $1.19. So if you haven't already jumped on it, you probably should, because we are putting that one on the board. That one is going on the board. Just so you guys know, that one is going on the board. And we're going to have some fun doing it. Alrighty. Peter, it's on our website. YouTube is sticky like that. They don't allow us to discuss it, but if you go to our website, right here, and you read this, somewhere it's not working out, but if you read that, we froze the board. We froze the board. Oh, there we go. You read all that right there, follow those instructions, and you got to follow them to a T. If you don't follow those instructions, well, then you snooze. You lose. But eventually, I don't know what happened, but the board just froze on us. Hopefully, the board will unfreeze here. And then we will, Vibe isn't responding. Close that. We'll refresh it. We got to get that free play up on the board. Once it comes back online, we'll put it up on the board. It's currently connecting. And then we will... Richard, thank you. I see you jumped on board for the March Madness package, including my personal plays. My personal plays will be sent to you here in just a little bit. Awesome. Enjoy. Fantastic. There we go. Hold on. We got it back. We got it back. We got it back. Everything is still there. All right. So, if you snooze... you lose. Now, I like Iowa. I like them a lot. Jay Shep, what's going on, buddy? Free plays are on the board. There's also a daily free play in the daily free play video. If you missed it, you need to go back and watch it. So there's that one, folks. Alrighty, so those are what I have for today for the breakdowns and the free plays. We'll have more tomorrow. If you haven't done so, give us a big thumbs up on your way out the door. Jacob says, hey, Kyle, just want to say thank you for everything that you do for this community on a daily basis. You are a good dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. Work hard to try and build it up and build our community and build what we do here. Always trying to keep building and keep doing bigger and better things for everybody. All right, folks. I am going to get out of here. Love you, Jared. And congrats on making the board. All right, folks, I am out. Enjoy your day. Please, always, no matter what, number one, wager responsibly. Be safe. As Edward said, good luck and God bless to everybody as well. Thank you to each and every single one of you that tune in, even if it's not on a daily basis. I am out. Good luck, everybody. And we will see you guys all live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Remember, members only live show. Mike, that's because you were on the combo package. You were on the combo package, I believe, but it should be extended today, so they must have missed it. Go ahead and log in. Remember, hit the refresh button, you'll be able to see it. But remember, when you buy the combo package, not every individual item has its own individual guarantee. They guarantee the overall outcome of the entire combo package itself as a whole. So if the combo package was up, then you would not have access to any of them because the combo package is up. But I just credited it to your account and you should be good to go. Whoops, hold on. I might have gave the wrong one. Hold on. Trying to multitask. You're good now. So hit the refresh button and you're good now. Rodney, are we doing the Sunday play? Yeah, it's, the cutoff is in 3 minutes. And you have it in your account, Rodney, so you need to log in. You have to log in. It starts in 3 minutes, 2 minutes, or the cutoff, 2 minutes. So your time is running out. Remember, if you have multiple packages and you're using a cell phone, turn it sideways. Scroll down, click the small little box that's got 4 windows in it. And then scroll down from there. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. Florida moving to 6. Minus 105. You can get 6.5 minus $1.15. Time to put a little wager in on that one. All right, folks, I am out of here. Enjoy your Sunday. Wager responsibly. Remember, if you're on the Sunday play, it's a responsibility to log in and get it, so that way you don't miss it. All right, guys? Good luck, everybody. Please, again, wager responsibly. Don't do anything stupid. It's going to be a great day today. Good luck, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday.